The more I dug into this story, the more I realized what a trailblazer Brownie Wise was. Divorced, single mom, raising a child. She wasn't a feminist. She just said, I have a kid to raise. I've got to go make money to support him.
Tupperware, invented by Earl Tupper in 1946, was gathering dust on department store shelves when it was noticed in a Detroit store by teenager Gary McDonald.
I was working as a Stanley Home Products dealer with mops and brushes and cleaning chemicals. And so I knew the power of a demonstration.
Sees this and thinks this could make a terrific demonstration product. You know, they were already into home parties at Stanley. And he takes it over to this woman who's his manager, Brownie Wise, and the rest is history.
McDonald and Wise were soon selling so much Tupperware that Earl Tupper sent his sales manager to Detroit with one question.
I want to know just what in the hell you guys are doing. You are selling so much more Tupperware than the J.L. Hudson department store, which is the biggest department store in the world. What are you doing?
Tupper hired Weiss immediately, moving her to the company headquarters in Central Florida.
This home is the 1952 home of Brownie Wise when she first came to Central Florida, and actually Tupperware Home Parties' freshman year was here in Orlando.
Tupperware Home Parties became an agent of cultural change, providing any woman who was willing to work an unprecedented opportunity to control her own future.
It wasn't glass ceiling then. It was almost an iron door that they couldn't get out of the house.
The fact that she found a way for women of the 1950s who were probably minimally educated, you know, in the house, raising the children, the fact that she found a way for them to find some economic empowerment, to gain some recognition of their own, and to find a way to support their own families, economically speaking, was revolutionary for the time. And that's what makes her such a trailblazer, long before Oprah, long before Martha Stewart, long before Mary Kay Ash.
The charismatic Wise connected a great product with an untapped and highly motivated sales force. She lit a fuse and Tupperware exploded.
That was her genius. She did not have extensive education, but yet she had this innate quality to be able to motivate her sales force like nobody else.
She was a nice-looking woman who became beautiful when she was speaking, whether it was on the phone or before a handful of people or 1,000 people. When she addressed the group, it was just magical what she would do in terms of turning on the people.
In 1954, Weiss became the first woman ever to make the cover of Business Week magazine. Insiders say she began to believe all of her press, and Earl Tupper began to resent her lavish lifestyle and unprecedented media profile.
The Tupperware people, including Earl Tupper, early on signed off on the fact that she was a unique commodity with Tupperware. Let's push her to the forefront. She's going to be the focus of PR and attention. But as that evolved and she got more and more attention, some people do say that it kind of became more about Brownie than it was about the product, and that was not going to fly with Earl Tupper.
He said, I have had it with Brownie Wise. I am going out to headquarters and I am firing her this morning, absolutely and totally.
And just like that, one of the most amazing chapters in the history of American business was over, forgotten, until Keeling's book in 2008.
She disappeared from the scene. Her legacy was buried for decades. And only in the last 10, 15, 20 years has the company finally started to realize and recognize her for the genius that she was.